can't say good morning because it's not. It's probably afternoon now. It's been a very strange day. So finally got keys to the property. So 4 weeks and we'll be moved. So here we go then. 24th of March 2025. It was always the choice card before it was the lovers. So it is making the choices you need to make. Biting the bullet. Even when you don't want to make them, because I didn't. This was made for me completely. I can't say I've got a hand in this. It's all down to spirit. Because I would never have shifted unless it was made impossible for me to stay, which is what the cards have been saying to all of us. That if it's meant for you, it will be impossible to stay as you are. You just can't stay there anymore. Whatever it is, job, relationship, home, whatever. So, as Kristen has told me this morning, I've got to start listening to my own advice instead of just thinking it's for everybody else. So, morning girls, thank you for never leaving my side. April, Elaine, Kristen, I know country's in there as much of the time as she can. So, and Maluda. So, if you catch this one, thank you again for always being there. I'm not leaving you, and hopefully when I get moved we can get back to some normality. That being said, the song today is Mirror Man. I think it was Human League. So we are the Human League, humanity, fighting for humanity together, and we can do this. So let's see where they're leading us today then. The lovers, the choice. Adam, Eve, Lily, the year of the snake. This is the conception year, the beginning of it all. The start for the fight back. For humanity. For freedom. For love. There we go then. Can you see all those cards? Yes, you can. Oh, so I've missed it then, have I? The lovers, the lovers, the lovers. Well, we'll try this one. We'll see. No doubt it'll be in the last pile at this rate, and it is. My word. Okay, so this is a time off then. It's not going to happen straight away, which is good because we don't want to start anything during Mercury retrograde. So, torn between two houses, two properties, two people, two situations. I know this better than anybody. Two people born in the year of the dog, or two pets, and Cancer, home and family life. The way forward is unknown. The way forward is dark. We have to feel our way through it. Go cautiously, because there is a narcissist at work. Somebody who loves themselves more than they love each other. A slow process of loving. Somebody damaged, maybe. A choice we don't want to make. A choice we feel unable or unwilling to make. But a choice nevertheless. David, the Star of David, Judaism, Mercury. So Mercury retrograde. So no choices, nothing made during Mercury retrograde unless you're revisiting something. A death, a passing, a betrayal even. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Enough is enough. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You are turning your back on everything you have ever known or believed to follow your true path, your pilgrimage, and there's the snake again. Grandparents, he's always been there by my side. He's the reason why at the top of the page it says, lead me, guide me, walk beside me, because you will not walk this journey alone. Someone in spirit or the flesh will be there to walk with you. The 9 or the 27. Go with your gut instinct and follow your true north. Moving on from stormy waters to calm ones, 6 weeks. But for now, you're staying in your comfort zone. This ending is not here yet. 10 weeks is mentioned. 6 weeks is mentioned. So, Scorpio energy, which is my mum, hospital doors, health issues, the number 13, something about to end, so something new can begin. So we're in limbo. In walks the tall, handsome stranger, the hero of the story. Someone who takes action. Slightly immature, but passionate, new beginning. And he is a welcome stranger. Because this has become a heavy burden, too heavy for you to carry. Yeah, there is 2 endings now, in the thought process, in your words and in your emotions. Something that was once beautiful and happy is coming to an end, because nothing can stay that good forever. So it takes a lot of effort to keep it there. Financial success through a woman. The positive side of Leo for a change. Our Elizabeth, she's beautiful card there. She is strong and passionate. The actions are becoming more positive, but still someone wants to bring the baggage of the past up. They can't leave it where it belongs. It's still in stormy waters for now. We've got a way to go yet. But we've learnt some hard lessons. Sagittarius energy. We have, if you like, graduated from the University of Life. So you may be going to university. You may have overcome an addiction to something or someone. You have been in those stormy waters, because he's half in the water and half out. He's faced the rapids and come out the other side stronger than he's ever been before. So that addiction could be to a way of life, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation. Going with the flow is what matters. Overcoming your dependency on something or someone. 14. And the phoenix is rising, the number 20. Something is destroyed, so something new can be born. Also brothers. Humankind, the room there for mankind. Something that's brought to its knees. But sometimes we have to face rock bottom before we can rise. The Tower moment has arrived. It's time to destroy everything and begin again. Turn your back on everything you ever known or believed to be true to follow your true life purpose. That which is meant for you, which is far better than anything you could have imagined for yourself. Spirit have got this in hand. So the Tower moment, an explosive, passionate encounter or arguments, accidents, losses within the home, somebody leaving home, and in this case it's me. Electrical and water problems could be an issue, but this is a blessing in disguise, something you could never have dreamed on. There are hidden factors you don't know about. We don't know the bigger picture as yet. There will be those that take credit for what you've done. Lies, deceit and theft, Thursday night card, people keeping things from you. But love has left the building, unfortunately. Pisces and Neptune. It's time for us to enter Aquarius. Face our true north. Yep. No more saying yes when we really mean no. No more sacrificing our own happiness so that others can have theirs. Being prepared to turn your world upside down, to see things from a different perspective, to find the key to escape. Feet and toes healed. Houdini, the great escape. Not in charge of our emotions, they're very emotional, possibly drained. Home and family life, addictions again, self-medication, depression, Cancer energy. But you are going to find a new team, a new home, a new place, a new business, and it will pay off within 3 years. The green light of go from Spirit, it brings you success in all your affairs. And number 10, my new door number. So, there you go. A change for the better. Don't take advice from others. Listen to your gut instinct. Doctors, priests, lawyers, professional people may not give you the right advice. Michael is negative for this one. There is a confused mind. There is therapy possibly needed, but it could be that there is a misdiagnosis here also. So, well done, Spirit. We have the moon, Gemini, and the number 11. So Gemini is today's card. Siblings, children, hands, arms, shoulders, Adam, Eve, Lily and the snake, communications and Mercury. The moon, we're in the darkness there. Where's it gone? The Twin Towers, there we are. 11th, was it September the 7th, September the 11th? 9/11. So, yeah, an explosive event. 11th house of Aquarius. So, standing in the eye of the storm, facing the chaos, because out of that chaos comes order and the phoenix will rise. Where's it gone? It's a promise that the phoenix will rise from the ashes. Where's it gone? There it is. Sorry, it's because it's not the right colour. So the number 20. There we are. Oh, 16, there you go. Home and family life. So, the Cancer energy. It is an empty cup, though, that needs to be filled. You need to fill your own cup. Mother yourself. Nurture yourself. 16. Your feelings should be your God, your gut instinct, and your tempo. Rely upon the wisdom of what you feel right now. Individuals born under the sign of Cancer, as I am, are mysterious and alluring, just like the ruler of the moon. And then we have the moon again, the twin towers, it keeps saying the moon, and we've got the eclipse on the 29th. A solitary orb that floats alone in the night sky, yet is still very much in sight. Cancers have a depth of feeling not easily seen, as if in the deepest parts of the ocean, fathoms below the surface. But there is great power. Cancers are reclusive, and they tend to hide their feelings and have alternative moods. So he is definitely hiding his feelings, that Cancer energy. They're emotionally vulnerable and easily wounded, and they can be downright touchy when feelings are bruised. Cancers can come across as crabby or harsh. They feel for others deeply and are exceptionally sympathetic, but as they are highly empathic, the emotions of others can exhaust them. So hence the mirror in the song. Don't mirror others. Do not take on their emotions and their problems. They are not yours. Cancers are resilient and endure much and can overcome just about anything, which seems peculiar because they are so sensitive. Cancer is a sign of the mother, and those ruled by Cancer tend to be overprotective of their offspring. Yes, I'm afraid so, which means they also like to take control or take over. To some extent, I agree. After all, the child is an extension of the mother who needs to be protected, but not any longer is a man. So she must remain strong and take care of her young. Cancer is a sign of imagination. They have a rich fantasy life. So they do very well with creative writing, the arts and music. And with their gut reactions, Cancers can also be very accurate psychics. Thank you, Spirit. When the Cancer card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured emotions are high. And you may want to withdraw, and you may be dealing with someone who is withdrawn or depressed at this time. There is a feeling of being connected to the unseen world, and that includes the world of ghosts and spirits. This card is indicative of inherited psychic ability and even witch blood. There is a typhoon of power behind Cancer's strong feelings. But it can also mean that you are in sync with other people's emotions. You'll instinctively know what to do at the right time. There is sensitivity and emotional closeness indicated. If your question is about love, it may be secret or involve bonded souls with mother and child. And if you take the choice card literally, it is a triangle situation where you have to choose. Possibly between child and a partner, two partners, or job and home life, whatever it is. This card can also mean that family or domestic issues need to be addressed. A mother or maternal figure, yes, definitely, is also indicated in this card. Women may figure in prominently. Women's issues and how women get along. The sign of Cancer is known for good memory and for the ability to hold on the longest, either positively or negatively. So although it may be hard to overlook any slights at this time, forgiveness is the best response. Right now, your moods may be changeable, just like the moon's phases throughout the month, and you may want to hide or withdraw from the hurt and pain. Perhaps this pain is real or imagined, but in the solitude you will build a greater strength to face whatever it is that's been holding you back. So, the moon, 18 and 16. So 16th of April, 18th of April, possibly the 20th of April. We've also got the 12th and the 14th, so it's going up in twos. So that could be neighbours, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh, there it is, the dragon, 23. So the dragon's jewel, there is no reverse. There's two dragons there. Last year, my daughter's a dragon, was born in the year of the dragon. Inside of us, we have masculine and feminine, yin and yang, two dragons, two wolves, whatever you want to call it, and are constantly battling for balance. When that balance is not in place, there's trouble. So we need to feed the one we want to win. So, (23) The dragon's duel takes place at a proverbial fork in the road. So the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. It is both ally and challenger at once, as it represents a tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear. Like today, frightened. I feel sick with fear, but I'm also excited. Right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may have been going one way, another is calling to you. It's time to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul that is leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. So which is it going to be? The positive or the negative? If it's not the one that serves the highest good for you, deliberately feed the other and the duel will be won in your favour. So stop doubting yourself and make short steps. Uranus, physical strength and speed, and this has happened very fast. Untamed potential, a time of great energy, of good health, of freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding and wisdom. So there we are. Absolutely beautiful. Urus, why they always do the runes in reverse? Because you'd think if it was Urus it'd be like that. It looks more like an N to me, doesn't it? It certainly does. So I would say URN. Urus. And there it is. Is the wild and fierce beast, possessing great horns, a formidable ranger of moorland. It fights with the horns. It's the beast of courage. So it could be a goat, it could be a ram, or it could be a bull. The letter U or double O. The name of the rune is primarily connected with long extinct wild bulls, so Taurus of the north, the Uruks. These untamable beasts roamed the wasteland and were much feared, so stay wild, moonchild. However, the sound of the alternative name creates a pun both on the Old Norse word for ore, hence metal, or on a word meaning hail or drizzle, hence inclement weather. As well as these subsidiary concepts, the syllables can also be taken to mean ancient or primordial. This is a fitting description for an animal of prehistoric power, such as Uruk. This rune is considered masculine and forceful in nature. It is likely that Urus originally represents the second half of a primordial pair, the first being the cow or Dumla, symbolised by the first rune Feyu. Urus is undoubtedly masculine in character, and indeed there may have once been a mythological equivalent of the primitive mother goddess that was represented as a mighty bull god. If this was the case, then confirmation of the theory has been lost over time. However, it is true that most macho of Viking gods was associated with the rune Thor, so Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday, I've already mentioned Thursday night. the thunder god, which is the tower, the strong champion of the deity of Asgard. There's our hero there. And sworn enemy of the chaotic giants. So face the chaos. Out of it will come order, with the divinity to whom the people of the north ascribe the rune Eurus. The subsidiary meaning of both hail and awe are credence to this attribution, since Thor was the god of storms, the wielder of the deadly hammer that was made for him by subterranean dwarfs. Powerful energies are at work when the rune Eurus appears. If you require added vitality, Eurus is a good omen. However, you must treat this power with respect and caution, so don't get above yourself. Don't let your ego get out of whack. Or its wild nature may cause you to regret the fact that you chose to use that force in the first place. After all, it is fairly easy to code a bull into charging, so don't push people. But it is not as simple a matter to stop it when the job is done. So once started, there's no going back. This rune's association with courage and great strength means that it is certain that you will overcome any obstacles. Come out those rapids safe on the other side. Brute force, though, will not be enough to see any changes through. You will have to use your intelligence to harness the power of Eurus wisely. This rune is considered good for healing, giving strength to those who have been ill, and hastening recovery. Eurus may also indicate a rise in status, but first make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew. The shackles are being loosened. Well done, Spirit. So, 11th house, socialising, crowds, getting out there, friendship groups, the legs, the ankles, tribal gatherings, the workplace, the colour deep yellow, group activities, society, friends, hopes, wishes and aspirations. Facing the chaos head on, and with it comes hope, healing and freedom. The 11th house is where your personal sense of identity is extended to the greater group, the extended family, the professional class, a tribe or race. This is the house of group interaction, organised society, where a social conscience is developed. The rules governing human conduct are examined, and if necessary, change is effected. As such, the planets of the 11th house describe how well or otherwise a person fits into society. Isolated, introspective signs and planets find it difficult to move beyond the confines of their own self in order to mix with the wider group, whilst outgoing signs and planets quickly embrace the extension of self. Traditionally, the 11th house is also the domain of your hopes and wishes. It is what is envisioned and aspired to for the good of society, for those with social awareness. The dream is for the good of the community, but for those who have not yet developed a sense of social integration, all dreams will centre around the self. So, here we go. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the confirmation I need, because I am petrified as well as excited, as I've said. So you're already doing it. Validation not needed. Number 30. So, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. What did I say? Be prepared to follow your true north. The star. 17. So we've got 16, 17, 18. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening and you're closer than you think. You're exactly where you need to be. And things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There's no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a very long way. The foundations are steady. Now, all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that's just your ego comparing your rising to someone else's. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane, water your own garden, know that your time to bloom will soon come. You're already doing it. Keep going. Well done. Thank you for listening. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for keeping me sane, and I hope you'll stay with me even when it's a bit chaotic because of the move. Speak soon. Bye-bye.